this person's almost like preemptively striking with buying a low quality oil just to get somebody off their back, which sounds really. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I'm going to react to a Reddit post about revenge being oily and smelling of lavender for some reason. Well, without further ado, here we go. Okay, so it's actually titled Revenge is Oily and Smells of Lavender, and this person says, my mother is an expat and has lived outside the US for over 30 years now, returning occasionally to visit family and friends. Recently, more of them are pretending to catch up with her when actually reaching out to, you guessed it, asks if she wants an amazing, that's all caps, opportunity to be her own boss and work from home. Or at least if she wants to buy fancy, overpriced, pure oils from them. So many oils. There's a period in between that whole last part there. Yeah. She's planning a trip to her own hometown next week and needed a gift for all the friends she's going to see, and knows that some of them are going to turn into sales pitches. Dang. When you know that's coming, or when you have a... Wow, okay. So she just went to the local market and bought dozens of lavender essential oils, you know, locally grown and produced. It says, I think, €2 a bottle, which is really cheap and questionable on the quality side. All, this is all caps, all doterra, Sensi, and Young Living Huns are getting lovely little lavender gifts full of love as she tries to actually catch up with them. We'll tell you how it goes. And then there's about 67 comments underneath all that, with people chiming in and doing all that and kind of adding their 2 cents, 3 cents on that one, 1 cent definitely on that one. If you know a hard sell or sales pitch is coming, like, you have to, I'm gonna just go back to what Eric Worre says. He says a business opportunity or even a sales pitch for a product, more so on the business opportunity side, should only be done if you know the person really well and you know they're looking for a business opportunity. I would say that also goes for the sales pitch or the hard sell. You have to know somebody really well, or at least know them well enough, and know that they're looking for a product to help with whatever need they have. What you need to do is basically say, hey, thank you for the offer, I'm not interested. Or, hey, I appreciate you, offering to catch up. I'm really just interested in catching up right now. I mean, we could talk about that later and see if it's a good fit. I think that's what you can say and still be honest to your friends if you really, because at the end of the day, this is all about the relationship. When you're a distributor or you're a wellness advocate or whatever, you're called in a particular network marketing company or essential oil company, it's so important to remember, do I want to sacrifice the friendship and relationship I have with this person just to give them a sales pitch? Like, no, I don't. Because number one, I don't even know what they want. I don't even know what they need. I don't even know what their goals are. I don't even know if they're open to natural solutions. I don't even know if they're open to essential oils. I don't even know if they want to learn more. I need to know all of that and have it happen naturally in conversation and more of a dialogue over time before I even think about giving them any type of product. And how I kind of gauge if somebody is interested in what I have to offer is they usually ask, like, how much is it? And where do I get it from? When somebody asks those 2 questions, I know that they're going in a direction that is like leading to a purchasing decision. So there's so many signs and symbols and things that you can look at as a distributor or wellness advocate to gauge the feel of whether or not what you're going to do. I mean, you really want to hold back that sales pitch because that's a lot of value. Like, you don't want to just throw that out there to anybody. And I think it's like having gold in your hands and you just throw it out in the streets and it hits a car and they're like, why did you damage my car? And some people are like, oh, if a jeweler saw that, oh, you got some gold, let me go make some necklaces. Okay, like you have to give this gold of a great way to offer amazing products to only people that are open and ready and are looking for that value. Because if they're not, then it's like hitting cars with nuggets of gold, which is just going to make people upset. And if they find you, they may, hurt you or something. But if you gave it to Jacob the jeweler or, Tiffany's or whoever who's a jeweler, then, or just a mom and pop's jeweler, they'd be like, oh, how much you want for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make a deal. Okay, so that's basically what would happen. And I think that's no different when it comes to essential oils, kits, loyalty rewards programs, or essential rewards programs or anything like that. Somebody has to value it. When I used to work for my previous employer, they had this little concept that I just want to say. So it's a 3-step process. First, there's awareness, then there's understanding, then there's appreciation. So in order for somebody to appreciate something, they have to understand the benefits, uses, maybe even the cost of it. And in order for them to even understand, they have to be made aware of it. And so there's a good, better, best way of doing things. There's also bad, worst, and the worst way of doing things. And at the end of the day, my point of all this is that it should be based off of building relationships with people, listening for any health priorities that they have, seeing how open they are to natural solutions, essential oils, and learning more, and then going from there. And then from there, you can kind of get a feel. So this person's almost like preemptively striking with buying a low-quality oil just to get somebody off their back, which sounds really crazy in my opinion. Like, if you don't have the communication skills to say, hey, I just want to catch up, let's talk about essential oils another time, and they don't respect that, then you give them another, I'm being serious, like, let's just get to know each other and catch up. And if they don't respect that again, then it's like, if you give them a warning, like, hey, if we can't just get to know each other and catch up, then this conversation's over. I mean, you kind of have to get to that instead of just playing games. Like, don't play games. That's not, like, have a little courage, it takes a little backbone. I think you can be brutally honest and exceedingly kind at the same time. Like, for me, that's how I would say, but hey, I appreciate, you offering that. Can we just get to know each other and maybe catch up this time around and maybe see and explore if that's a good fit for the future? And then they'd be like, yeah, that's cool, Or if they'd be like, no, it'll be real quick. And you'd be like, maybe next time. All right, I haven't seen you in a while. I've been, overseas for 30 years as an expat. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of give them that. And then if they're like, oh, let me just, it ain't that expensive, girl, that. And you'd be like, are you okay? Okay, so that's not really what I would do, but actually it kind of is. Yeah. Alright, well, that concludes today's video because I only have so many awkward facial expressions to give out in one video, and I think I met my quota for this time, so... yeah. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for future video updates, and most importantly, check out the link in the description below so you can read actually this Reddit post or other comments and kind of, yeah, you can, enjoy that whole, yeah. Okay, then you can have your own sweet revenge and make it oily or of lavender scent, but digital or not, and just watch this stuff. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.